Welcome to Legal Manager, the professional legal document creation tool. In this video, we're going to examine the business legal health check, just to show you how easy it is to get a list of documents to help your business. So let's get started. I've created one earlier, so these were the documents that it actually came up with, but I'm going to reset that, so you can just click on the reset button. This means that you can do it for several businesses. So we're going to get started. Do you have or plan to have any employees? Yes, we've got employees. Do your employees receive a written agreement detailing their obligations? And I probably think they do, but you might want to re-examine certain areas. So because the laws have changed. So we'll just go next on that. Do you have an employee handbook? Again, I probably think you would have an employee handbook. If you didn't have an employee handbook, and if you went to court, you would lose that case. But you might want to re-examine some of these areas because due to the recent COVID, a lot of those policies have changed. So we'll say no. Do you use or plan to use any external consultants? Say no to that. Are you self-employed and working from home? Again, we'll say no, but there is documentation to help people working from home and your obligations as an employee towards the health and safety aspects of that. Have you carried out a risk assessment of your workplace? I probably think you have, so we'll say yes to that. Again, you might want to examine the latest details within the latest laws because things have changed. Have you written health and safety policies? These have vastly changed, so I would probably re-examine them at this stage and just see if your policies actually agree with the current policies. Do you have your terms and conditions and privacy policy drafted and reviewed by a legal professional on your website? You probably have. If you haven't, then obviously I would say no, but so we'll go down that tact just to make sure they're up to date anyway. We are a limited company. Do you have shareholders? I probably think you set this up at the beginning of the company, so you've probably got that documentation in order. Have you ever had to pursue a customer for payments of an overdue invoice? Most companies do, so we'll say yes to that. This is a list of documents that you would need as a business to help protect your company. So debt collection letters for unpaid invoices, terms and conditions for website, health and safety compliance review, and policy creator, employee handbook, employee agreements. So there's some of the documents that you would need, but there'll probably be a host of documents within here that you would utilize. I'm just going to take you around one area. So my documents, it's pretty important, this part. Any documents that you've created would end up in here. You can see that you can actually interrupt a document halfway through. I mean, I've barely started this one, but if I have a little look at it, it just means I can go back into it and actually complete it. But the three dot area is quite important. So you can delete that document. You can do a reminder. So I might have a policy that actually I need to review in 12 months time. So what I would do, I would set a date within here for to actually review that document. I might want to duplicate it, so it's going to be the same document for various different clients or employees. So I would duplicate it and just change some of the details in there. I can rename it to make it a little bit more personal. So my employee handbook, your company. History, that would just be where we've sent those documents, who's received them. There's a folder with where you've sent them and documents that you've received back. There's guidance notes behind all of these documents, and you can download. Download is quite important because you can do it in two formats. You can do it as a PDF. However, if you did it as a Word document, you can actually go in there and make that document bespoke to you. I would actually give us a call at that point though if you were really changing a document, because our team would actually check that document and make sure that it is actually legally compliant. We do have videos on all of these areas, so if you look out for other further videos, we will walk you through how to set up documents within these areas. Thanks very much for your time, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.